to 5-day shipping. And if I want to, I could charge them. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is PracticalPat here, and we're going to be just sitting down for this video, and I just want to kind of give you guys an update and talk to you guys about some things that have been going on, mainly with the channel here, obviously, and just a little bit informative about my life. Obviously, as you can tell, I was going to say, I don't know if many of you guys remember, but I think I mentioned I was doing gig work, but I never really kind of mentioned it in the video just because I don't really care to mention that. You know, it's work. I don't know where I've been. I mean, that's mostly what I'm doing throughout every day. Other than that, I mean, it's just weird because I'm not really working like I used to. I used to work a bunch of W-2 jobs. I just used to work by a company, used to work for someone specifically in the restaurant industry, and it's a weird type of way of work, and I didn't think it would be possible to keep doing it, but it seems like it's kind of building up there, man. It's building up, and it's just really interesting to look at. The numbers coming in, obviously there are times I really have to, like, you know, pay something. Like, I mean, there's small things that come up, like, you know, it never really so far has been too complicated, but recently it's definitely been kind of complicated. I've been looking at my accounts, I'm like, what the fucking hell is going on? Like, I'm looking at spending, I'm looking at groceries, I'm looking at everything. It's crazy because it's a lot lower. I'm working about the same amount of hours as I was doing last year for everything I do, period, including adding on what I'm doing now for the, you know, selling. I sell online. Nothing that might interest any of you, but I have just two businesses technically that I run. Is all online basically, and people have been really buying the products. They've been interested, and that's kind of really all I gotta say on that, you know. But I don't know, it's been really interesting just doing this kind of work, and it is sad though because I never realized how taxed people are in this kind of industry, the whole 1099 gig work economy, whatever you want to call it. I never really expected, like, when I got the tax return earlier this year, I was like, holy shit. But I'm just glad I was able to do something about it, because I was like, I'm not going to be able to pay this all off by the time the due date hits. And I didn't even know there was technically a due date, because W-2s are like, you pay a little bit at a time and eventually pay it off. There's no really like penalty as long as you pay it. It's ridiculous, to be quite honest, to be heavily taxed because you want to work on your own. And it's like, well, working on your own isn't any easier than working a W-2, you know? Kind of interesting on that as well. I'm not sure if anybody's been experiencing I'm pretty sure everybody is, just a lack of communication with, you know, jobs getting back to you. It sucks because I'm like stuck in this scenario where I don't know where to go. Because at this point, it almost seems like gig work is just really drying up. And I'm even just like kind of getting fed up with it. But I don't know whether to extend my hours or what to do, because if I'm just going to get slapped with, you know, crap that I have to drop off and it's just not making it, then, you know, it's like, why am I doing this? Let someone else do it, obviously. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's just the world out there. It really is. Last year was not. I don't remember last year being like this, but this year is just fucking ridiculous, man. But I just thought I'd update you guys about what's going on currently with, you know, my life, the channel itself. I mean, like I have mentioned, I don't know what I'm going to do. I kind of want to still upload. I mean, if I notice things are tapering off the channel, it's dying out, I might fully just quit or upload once a month instead of a couple times a month. Hey, I'm finding games here and there that I've not played before, and I'm like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And then, it ends up being good. It ends up being a good game to make a video on it. And it hasn't been happening recently. I just haven't been feeling it. And trust me, I look pretty much weekly, I would say, at Xbox Game Pass for the PC and Steam, wherever I can find a free game or at least a game that is cheap. I don't feel like spending $60 on a game, especially if the channel isn't really doing as well as it should be, because I don't know, I'm just worried about, like, I don't know if I mentioned to you guys before about the whole ad situation with the channel. I'm not really getting paid a whole lot for uploading videos on the channel here. And I remember when I was uploading like 5 videos a week, something like that, some crazy number, it didn't seem like I was getting paid a whole lot for the videos I was being uploaded. And, I was putting a lot of work, man. You start out small, and we've grown all the way up, but it doesn't make any sense what YouTube is doing nowadays. I mean, it's weird because now it looks like my ad revenue's kind of gone back up to where it should be, and it's actually doing fairly well, but it's weird. The videos I'm looking at are all gambling videos that are doing well. Some Mr. P videos are doing well too, as far as like CPM wise. I'm looking at other videos and they're just kind of barely borderline CPM. It's like I'm barely getting paid for what I should be for the work that I'm putting into the video, and it really pisses me off. After a certain amount of time, it just pisses you off. I started something out, I tried to make it into a job, it didn't work out. Career is just how I seen it as, and now it's like a hobby, dude. And it's sad because I've tried to use my skills with video editing and filming to try and look for a job, man. And as I mentioned, it's a clusterfuck out there. I don't know what to do, man. I'm like looking for jobs, I'm pinpointing them, I'm applying, and no one's getting back to me. And if someone gets back to me, it's either hey, do this, or they get back to me a couple months later, and they're like, basically the job closes out, or someone gets back to me and they just say, hey, we didn't pick you. A lot of people getting rejected from basic jobs now. They're getting rejected from like working at a place like McDonald's. They're getting rejected like all over the place. It's like these places are hiring like crazy, I see, and it's just people applying, they're not getting picked at all, and they're getting screwed over, and they're waiting months and months and months, and they're unemployed, dude. I also see people, even doing the work that I'm doing, and they're just struggling. They're literally just barely getting by. They're just barely pushing by. And, there are good days, there are bad days, but it just seems like diminishing returns is what I'm seeing. I don't know. For something that should be, a tool used, or apps that are used for essential need, you would think the pay would be right up there, but it's gone down over the years. I hate leaving you guys off like that, but that's just how I feel recently. I don't know whether to start uploading again more or whether to quit. And maybe just upload a video once a month, maybe quit for a few months, I don't know. Because if anything, I've been taking up a whole new leaf in doing music, believe it or not. I kind of should mention, I don't really want to mention it, because I feel like down the road, it's going to bite me. I'm going to be like, well, why the hell did I mention this before? I don't know. But especially with YouTube, I don't know what's, like I said, been going on, but it looks like the channel's doing fairly better as far as, like I said, the ads, but I just don't know. I don't want to take my chances, and then, I get terminated, or something happens, and my channel gets, like, blacklisted. The comment section down below. Why not? I guess inform me what's going on with you guys. Let me know what you guys are going through, if there's, struggles, maybe it's college, school, whatever the case is, a job, maybe you're looking for a job. Let me know what's going on with you guys. I want to know. I haven't heard from you guys in a long time. You guys have been just watching me playing games, and I want maybe a little transparency is what I need. Just a little something to see what's going on with people. Might end up sparking me to maybe upload more content, but I don't know quite yet. Not entirely sure. But also, if you could, make sure to smack like on the video here. If you did enjoy, me talking and rambling. And I think with that being said, I'm going to head on out. And I'll see you all later. Peace.